Okay, as many of you already realize, all right, there's the front of the truck. Right behind the driver's seat in the Freightliner Cascadias, and pretty much any of them now, I guess, is your little cabinet door and your drawer and everything. And this little bugger down here. Now, in order to get the air filter, best thing to do is open this door. Down here, grab this thing, pop it out. Just little metal tabs that keep it in place, plug right into them holes. Now, right down here, and I don't have my flashlight handy. Hang on. All right, right down here, here's a little cubby hole they give you. And if you look real close, see that little thing there? That's your air intake. This is a part of it. But there's your air intake for your air filter. Now what you got to do, you reach in here and grab this thing and pull it out. I'll do that. Just cardboard with a piece of carpet type stuff, material on it. Right down in here is where you got to go inside this hole. All right, there it is again. Come over here. You see that little thing? I've already cleaned it out and put it back in. But you got to pull this little flimsy ass little piece of foam air filter, or what they call a filter. You got to pull that out, and then you put a new one in place of it. Now, if you want, you can take that foam. You can take that foam filter and clean it. Hot water and soap. All right. Clean it out. Dry it up real good. You can use paper towels, just a regular towel, whatever, and clean it up. And then you can put it back in that hole again. But when you put it back in there, you got to look real close, because it wraps all the way around. It's like a horseshoe shape. Getting in here and cleaning this is a real pain in the backside, and I haven't done it for a little while, as you can see. But still, that little horseshoe is what suffices in Freightliner's mind for an air filter location for your sleeper. Now, if you can't get that cleaned, you got a lot of dust floating around in the cab of your truck, and these damn things get dusty. The cab filter is the exact same thing. Makes no sense to me at all, but this is Freightliner's design. Freightliner, if you're paying attention, that's a POS, and you know what I mean by that. Now, right up there in front of this bucket for the cab filter, of course the bucket has to come out. You have to be outside the truck, open up the passenger's door, and down there below you got to remove several screws and that big ass panel that's down there in order to change that filter. I'm doing my yearly cleaning. Well, not my yearly cleaning, but I'm doing my cleaning in the truck. But this just kind of aggravates the tar out of me, so I thought y'all should know. Anyways, you get down in there, you take all them filters out, or you take them screws out. You see that panel just below the door, the glove box door. You take those screws out, and that whole entire panel has to come out from under the glove box in order to get to the air filter, the cab air filter, in-cab air filter. You pull that thing out, and it's the exact same flimsy piece of crap foam filter. And what most of the mechanics do, they don't try and put it in one shape, you know, unfolded. They fold it in half, and you have to stuff the damn filter into place inside there, because you have to feel your way through. I mean, that makes no sense. You got to feel your way through in order to get to that filter and get it put in place. And then you can't be 100% sure that it's in there good enough to do the job that it's supposed to do. Freightliner, y'all messed up when you built these trucks, and you're still doing it. I don't know why you don't put a paper replacement filter in there, you know, something that a driver can feel is more of a reliable filter system for the insides of these trucks, because I can replace the filters weekly and still have a ton of dust coming through the air conditioning system and heating systems on these trucks. And, you know, it's a constant everyday battle just to try and keep the dust down in these trucks. It needs to be changed. It needs to be improved greatly. There are other aspects that I'd like to see changed on trucks as well, not just Freightliner, but everybody else. So, but Freightliner, when it comes to the air conditioning and heating systems for the insides of these trucks, for driver's comfort, you suck. And that's all there is to it. Thank you, and have a great day, everybody.